All right, let's solve problem or example 7 on homework or on review number 3. This is problem number 10.25 from the textbook. And I'm asked to find I naught using mesh. All right, this is a perfect example of a type of problem that might be on the exam. In this problem, I have omega is equal to 2. And then I can convert all these things. 10 angle 0 degrees is equal to this voltage source. This voltage source over here is going to be 6 angle minus 90 degrees, which is equal to minus J6. Alright, so these are my voltage sources. And then I have 2 Henry, which transforms to J omega L, which is equal to J times 2 times 2, which is equal to J4 ohms. And then I also have 0.25 farad, which transforms to negative J over omega C, which is equal to negative J2 ohms. All right, so now my circuit will look like this. 10, 4, negative J2, J4, and negative J6. And I'm asked to find I naught using mesh. So I naught is here, and I can define my mesh currents I2 and I1. So I know that I naught is going to equal to I1 minus I2. So I need both of these to find this. All right, so let's look around loop 1. At loop 1, I have minus 10. I have plus 4 I1. Then I have minus J2 I1 minus I2, which is equal to 0. That can be collected into 4 minus J2 I1 plus J2 I2 is equal to 10, and that will be my equation 1. Then I can do loop 2. All right, loop 2 is going to equal to, well, I start with minus J2 times I2 minus I1 plus J4 I2 minus J6 is equal to 0. And that simplifies when we collect stuff to J2 I1 plus J2 I2 is equal to J6. And all of these have a J, so I can get rid of this J, and also all of these have a 2 or a factor of 2, and so I can make that 3. So essentially I'm going to find that I1 plus I2 is equal to 3. All right, so then I could do this in matrix form. Let's say that I have A, which is equal to the following. It's equal to 4 minus J2, J2, and this is 1 and 1. And then B is equal to 10 and 3. Then I can do A inverse B to find X. And A inverse B is going to be 1 divided by the determinant of A, which is 4 minus J2 minus J2, which is that determinant, times A inverse, which, well, the determinant is part of that inverse, but I switch these, 1, 4 minus j2, and I switch the signs here, minus j2 and minus 1, and multiplied by 10 and 3. All right, so this is going to equal to 10 minus j6 over 4 minus j4, and 2 minus j6 over 4 minus j4. And then I know that I need to find I naught, which is equal to I1 minus I2, which, by the way, this is equal to I1, I2. So I naught is going to equal to 10 minus j6 minus 2 plus j6 over over 4 minus j4. Okay, and that becomes equal to 8 over 4 minus j4, which is equal to 1 plus j1. Amps. And then finally we can calculate what I naught should be. It should be 1.4142 angle 45 degrees amps, which converts in the time domain to I naught of t, which is what I want, 1.4142 cosine of 2t plus 45 degrees amps.